weight room 5 times a week for about an hour, sometimes for 2. And I've got to say, in our weight room, in our facility, I am one of 2 women I have ever seen in there. And the other lady, although she's awesome, spends a lot of time in the cardio room, and I've seen her in the weight room 3 times. And now, when I say weight room, I mean 3 weights. Dumbbells, barbells, some of the apparatuses with the cables, working your body resistance-wise. Some people, when they talk weightlifting, they include the weight room and a novelist room or a machine room because they are both resistance exercises. For me, when I talk about weightlifting, I'm talking about the weight room. So, in our facility, whenever people, women in particular, go to the trainers, they typically ask for a cardio circuit or they ask for programs that use only the machine room. Well, I'm here today to make the case to you ladies, sorry guys, but this isn't for the ladies, to make sure that you do spend some time in your weight room. So first I wanted to discuss some of the main objections that I get as a personal trainer from women about weights. Number 1, and I hear this one all the time, I don't want to get all bulky and manly looking. Now ladies, seriously, you pick up things every day. You pick up children, you pick up groceries, you pick up boxes, you pick up things all day. Are you manly looking? No, chances are not. So while I can understand this objection, I can assure you that it doesn't really have any validity. For the women who are much stronger than the average woman and much more muscular than the average woman, I can guarantee you from personal experience that they are spending more than 1 hour a day, 5 days a week in a weight room. Those women tend to work out 4, 5, 6 days a week in the weight room for 5-6 hours, and they eat to fuel their bodies to build those muscles, and they work really hard to do that, targeting and increasing weight and decreasing reps. And I can guarantee you, if you spend a little bit of time in your weight room with your trainer or one of your fit friends teaching you the ropes, you will not look like that. So let's just check that objection right off of our list. The second objection that I hear a lot, especially in our facility where it is a fairly male-dominated weight room, is the guys in the weight room don't want me there. I can pretty much guarantee you that the fellas there might notice for maybe your first day that there is a new person in the weight room. But when you come back that second day and that third day and that fourth day, they'll get used to you. And notice I said person. The guys there really don't care that there's a woman in the weight room. They are not going to say anything negative to you. They are not going to hurt you. They're not going to bite. Now, unless you're hot. No, just kidding. But really, truly, seriously, they may offer to help you. They may offer you a spot. They may offer you a little bit of assistance setting up a piece of equipment. They may offer you unsolicited advice. But trust me, it's not because you are a lady in the weight room. If you're there long enough, you'll see that for every new person, whether it's a male or a female, they're going to offer the same tips, the same tricks, and the same unsolicited advice. So let's check that objection off our list. The third objection that I hear a lot is, well, once I get muscular, when I stop lifting, that muscle's going to turn to fat. Okay, let's think about that now. Fat's not turning to muscle, right? It's burning away. So there's no way that muscle is going to turn to fat. It's just biologically impossible. What does happen is, usually when you stop your weight program, your weightlifting program, you also take a break from your cardio program and from your healthy eating plan. So of course your body is going to accumulate fat. And since you're not lifting weight, at the same time as you're accumulating that fat, you're losing your lean muscle mass. So you may end up with a little bit of extra junk in your trunk and a little bit of extra jiggle in your wiggle, but it's not because muscle turned to fat. It's because chances are you may have fallen off the wagon. So let's go ahead and check that objection off the list. So now that we've busted some of the common myths as to why women shouldn't be in the weight room or why women don't go into the weight room, let's talk about some of the benefits for women being in the weight room. And I want to start with the big one. I am in my 30s, and I am conscious of the fact that as women age, due to less and less estrogen production in our bodies, our bones do become brittle. A lot of commercials will tell you, take your calcium, take your calcium, take your calcium, be prepared, start taking calcium in your 30s, get ready, this is going to happen. And that's true. But one of the things that the Mayo Clinic also advises that you do is lift weights. As you increase the load on your bones through weightlifting and through exercise and through resistance exercises, even the machines and even the bands, you don't have to go to the weight room for this, just increase some load on those bones, your bone density will also increase. And since you're supplementing with calcium anyway, because we all are, you are preparing yourself to not be that person who's suffering from osteoporosis and dealing with that. You want to lift, and you want to be strong, and you want to put that pressure on your bones and challenge your bones and challenge your muscles and be stronger, so that that's something that you don't have to worry about. And as women, it's something we do have to think about as we age. A second way that strength training helps you is to control your weight. One of the best ways and most effective ways to burn fat in your body is by building lean muscle. Cardio exercise does burn fat, this is true. It burns fat for the duration of your cardio exercise. But as soon as your body recovers, the pulse comes down, your breathing slows, it's over. The fat burn is over, okay? It's done. However, with weight training, what you do is, because you challenged your muscles and then they need to come back and recover by rebuilding muscle mass, you continue to burn. It's called afterburn. You continue to burn calories throughout the day after your weightlifting session is over. In fact, there are some studies now showing that if you do a short cardio warm-up, like 5-10 minutes, light cardio, then you do 20-30 minutes of weights, and then you go do a longer cardio session, you are going to actually supercharge your calorie burn on the day. It's awesome. It's awesome. And then you only have to go to the gym 2-3 times a week, and you're doing what you would have done 5 times a week with your cardio session. Another reason that you want to increase your muscle mass through weight training and resistance training is to resist injury. One of the most common injuries that I've seen lately is folks hurting their backs, and they are hurting them in the strangest ways. Walking down steps, reaching for something that's just out of reach and turning, sitting down and standing up. And the reason that these folks are getting hurt is because there are no muscles supporting the actions that they're doing. When you build your muscles, you insulate your skeleton and all of your joints from injury, because there are strong muscles holding them all in place and helping them do the flexions and the motions that you're asking them to do. So that's another great reason why you should be in the weight room. You do not want to tweak your back. You do not want to pull your shoulder or your neck. You don't want to deal with that. You don't have time to deal with that. We're too busy. So spend that 20 minutes, 2 to 3 times a week in the weight room lifting, and insulate yourself from that. And finally, another reason why, and this is the last reason I'm getting into, I promise, that weight training is such a great thing for you to get involved in and engage in, is it can help manage some common chronic conditions here in America today. It can reduce the signs and symptoms of arthritis. Weight training, strength training can help you with arthritis if that's something you suffer from. Back pain, diabetes, because you're going to be burning fat, you're going to be losing weight, you're going to be controlling your sugar, it'll help. Obesity ties in with the diabetes, and depression. When you exercise, your body produces what are called endorphins, and these are pleasure hormones. These are the same hormones that you feel during anything any activity that feels good. These are the ones that you experience during sexual activity. These are the emotions, the hormones that can be caused by drug use that make it so addictive to go back to that drug. These hormones are also produced by exercise. So the more you exercise, the better you feel, the less depressed you'll be. It's awesome. Plus you'll be shredding, you'll be losing weight, you'll be fitting into clothes you never thought you'd wear again, which is also a new type of high, right, ladies? So why not do it? So as I said earlier, I lift about 5-6 times a week for about an hour, maybe 2 if I have the time, and I love it. I love it. And as you can see, I'm not huge, I'm not bulked up. I'd like to think I'm not manly, and you won't be either. And I would recommend that you do start in a weight room with a trainer or a friend of yours, or a workout buddy who knows what they're doing in the weight room. They spend their time there. 2-3 times a week, 20-30 minutes. Just focus on a couple body parts at a time. Just keep in mind, you want to work your opposites. So if you work your chest Monday, you want to work your back Monday. If you work your biceps, you want to work your triceps. If you work the back side of your legs, your hamstrings, you want to do your quads, and always add your calves in there because it just takes a couple minutes. Other than that, go out, have a good time, and enjoy your workout. Thanks so much.